he gets all the Infinity Stones.
He can do it with the snap of his fingers. Just like that.
Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
You and Mark Ruffalo, you are the spoiler kings of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
I
actually think Mark gave away more than I did, though.
I was about to say that. I mean, he Instagram lived 15 minutes of the Thor 3 premiere.
Right, and I have never done that.
And that's why I'm asking,
because
how many
I wasn't
minutes...
invited, because I would spoil it. No, I'm joking.
How many minutes are you going to Instagram live of the Avengers world premiere?
I'm going to leave my phone in my hotel room and not touch it all evening.
Yeah, right.
I don't need that kind of
stress. I don't know if I
stress.
believe you, but we'll see.
No, believe me, I actually am. I don't need that kind of stress on my shoulders.
Especially because they take away your phone afterwards. At least that's what they did with Mark Ruffalo, right?
I don't know. At premieres, they haven't taken away my phone at premieres. But maybe they will now after what happened before.
You see?
Yeah.
Tony Stark is your mentor.
Yeah.
And Iron Man is kind of the first Avenger. What does it feel like to see him go in a way, and other Avengers go, and you taking over and leading into Phase 4 with Homecoming 2?
Well, first, it's not called Homecoming 2. I don't know what it's called, but it's not called Homecoming 2. But you know, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where I take my character and where the studios decide to take Spider-Man. I'm excited for. I mean, Black Panther is one of my favorites right now, so I'm excited to see what they do with him next. And I'm just, you know, I've enjoyed every phase of Marvel, and I'm sure I'll enjoy Phase 4 even more because I get to be a part of it. So yeah, I'm just excited to see where we go.
And I mean, the first bit that you filmed was the Titan set that we now saw in the trailer with Iron Man, Star-Lord, and Drax.
Yep.
How much of the actual script did you get to read of the whole thing? And do you actually know where the story goes?
I mean, the things I know I couldn't possibly tell you because they would spoil certain parts of the movie. But I read everything that my character was supposed to do, you know, and it was, you know, working with other actors trying to piece little things together and ask questions about what their scenes were. But yeah, so I had a rough idea of what I was doing.
I mean, certainly there's some kind of chatter like, oh my God, did you film that too? Or what happened in your scene? And why were you in Atlanta, for example? I'm coming to Atlanta next week, etc. Of
course, it was always exciting when you rock up to Atlanta to see who was in town and who was there. And there was always a huge, long line of trailers of, so we'd see which actors were in. And it was always very exciting for me because, you know, these are actors who I've looked up to for a really long time, and now I get to call them peers and colleagues, you know, so it's a really cool experience.
Yeah.
I'm Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using your made-up names. Then I am Spider-Man.